Hello, beautiful souls. It's Carol here from Silver Drops of Jupiter. I hope everybody's happy, healthy, and well. I come to you today to do a reading for the Toronto Maple Leafs in Boston. I don't usually do. Well, in fact, I might actually be reading the Leafs a little too much. Even personal readings, you can only read somebody so much. And I just noticed the Panthers, it's a 2-1 now for Panthers, and it's 3-1 for Boston. Sorry, it's 3-1 for the Leafs.
Are able to punch the puck out at
Hey
center.
Google, what day and time is it? Hey Google, what day and time is it?
It's Tuesday, March 29th, 2022, 8:12 p.m.
Hey Google, what's the score in the Toronto Maple Leaf game?
Currently, the Maple Leafs are leading the Bruins 3-1 in the second period.
Working back, or at least Kerfoot back to the point. Kerfoot on the near side, trying to slide it into the corner. McKayev centers, dares Tavares, loose puck, and looking behind him is Swayman, but he's able to swallow
Hey
it
Google,
up.
what am I listening to?
You're listening to SN 590 The Fan, Toronto's #1 sports station by Sportsnet 590 The Fan. I've sent more info about this song to your phone.
Super.
Trying to deliver. And then a great setup from McKayev.
Okay, there we go. Let me see how they're, I'm just going to, actually, you know what? I'm just going to do general reading for the whole Leaf team and not do, Peter Mrazek. Or maybe I'll just do Peter. It's accurate, but it doesn't really tell me everything that's going on in the game. Let's do one for the whole team. It's a lot of energy. I've said it before. It's like trying to catch all the Pokemon at once. Energy in a hockey game is always changing. My videos are always released after the hockey game, so they're not used for gambling purposes. That would be bad if you use cards for gambling. At least that's my rule. People say, why not? Well, then maybe I won't be able to read cards after. I like reading cards for people. Spirit team, how will Peter Mrazek fare in his game tonight? How will Peter Mrazek fare in his game tonight? How will Peter Mrazek fare in his game tonight? Goaltending only, Spirit. No personal aspects, please. Goaltending only. No personal aspects. Has John Tavares scored in this game tonight? That's his card. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe it'll be in the third period when John Tavares scores. How will Peter... Oh, right, I'm doing a whole general one, aren't I? See, I've already forgotten. And look at, there's Johnny Toronto's card came up again on the bottom there. And... yeah, third period. Maybe Johnny's going to score. This card likes to come out sometimes but we're actually doing a reading for the whole team. I know, Spirit, sorry. Changing my mind here. First I didn't do it for Boston, then I didn't do it for Peter. Scratch all those, Spirit. Please, may I have a card for Peter Mrazek? Thank you, Spirit. Not Peter Mrazek. My goodness. Oh, Spirit. Sorry. Long day. Spirit, how will the Toronto Maple Leafs fare in their game tonight? Hockey only. No personal aspects, please. How will the Toronto Maple Leafs fare in their game tonight? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. How will the Toronto Maple Leafs fare in their game tonight? Hockey only, no personal aspects. How will the Leafs fare in their game tonight? Thank you for these messages. Oh, are they going to score like right now? Hey Google, what time is it? It's 8:17. Leafs just might score like right now. And only 3 of them, maybe. Spirit team, how will the Leafs fare in their game tonight? Thank you. Thank you for these messages. How will the Leafs fare in their game tonight? Thank you, Spirit. How will the Leafs fare in their game tonight? The Emperor. Sheldon Keith just might challenge something. We got the Emperor here. It's kind of order, you know. The 9 to 5. Make sure you're going by the rules. So something like that could happen in the second period. Boston ties this up. Don't worry, the tie will be broken again. Spirit team, can I please have a card for the Leafs for the third period here? Thank you. May I please have a card for the third period for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Hockey only. Oh, we got the Knight of Cups. We need this win. All the hockey teams right now, they all really need their wins. Everybody kind of does. Maybe Calgary doesn't, but everybody else does. Spirit team, how will this game go? What's the likely outcome? What's the likely outcome? Wild. Wild, wild. Steal the show. Another temperance means the game won't be tied up again. Spirit team, yeah, this game will not be tied up again. Nope. Nope, it won't be tied up again. May I please have a card? Oh, my wrist is really sore right here. So I'm holding the cards kind of like this. Spirit team, may I please have a likely outcome to this game tonight? How will the Toronto Maple Leafs fare in their game tonight? What's the likely outcome for their game tonight? Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. It's like the other night, it's hard for me to... Oh, what is it? We got the Page of Wands. Okay, I love it. Okay, so right now, all the hard work they've been doing, it's paying off. It's paying off. So whatever regiment, whatever they've done, something they've been working on, it's paying off. By a lot of action at P. Oh, look at 4. Yay. Hey, Google. They did score. Hey, Google, what's the score in the Leaf game?
Currently, the Maple Leafs are leading the Bruins 4-1 in the second period.
Tavares working out, gets it back to the point. Just kept in there by Giordano. And a shot is gloved by
there's
Swayman
temperance again.
and held for a face-off. We talked about...
Yep, it will not be. It won't be tied up again, you guys. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Thank you. 6, 7. It's going to be 6, 6. And it could just be 7. But that could just be an illusion I'm seeing. 6, 6. 6 pucks. Maybe 7. Maybe. Is Boston just going to get 1? I only see 1-1 there. Maybe. We'll see what they're clarified with. And what, Spirit, what is their overall energy, please? Well, it goes. We've got the Magician on the bottom and the Star on the top. And that's John Tavares' card again. Spirit team, what's the overall energy here? What's the overall energy? Thank you. What's the overall energy? Thank you, Spirit. Well, I take the King of Swords, which didn't come out. That represents our goalie. Thank you for these messages, Spirit. What we got for overall energy? Look at that. We got the star card. And that, to me, that represents Spirit pouring some sugar on John Tavares. We'll see what these cards are clarified with, confirmed. Third period's going to be a pretty passionate period, you guys. Please clarify the Emperor here. Please clarify the Emperor. Coming together. I'm going to say, by the scores that they're doing right now, the Three of Pentacles here is representing they're skating very well. They've been visited by the vision and the voice. Spirit team, I have another one on this Emperor, please. Thank you. Thank you for these messages. Please, thank you. Okay, the Emperor. Okay, the penalties are going to start coming out in this game. Like, now. I think there's going to be some penalties. There's going to be a few penalties. I think a scrap maybe just started, and it might have had something to do with 3 players. Is a scrap of 3 players. One hits one, and the other one goes, wow, you just hit my buddy. And then the other one comes in, and boom, we got that going on. So I'm going to say there's some scraps in the second period. And they could be happening right now. When I turn the radio on. I'll get to listen. I don't watch. Listen to the third period. Thank you for these messages, Spirit. 5. Are they going to score one more? To make it 5 already in the 4th period. 6. I think they're going to get 7. Oh, did you just hear that clock go? I don't know if you guys, people who watch my channel, you guys usually know that you can hear my cuckoo clock up there. My cuckoo clock's not working at the moment. And for some reason, the other clock that hasn't worked in 2 years started working. Anyway, it's a little freaky because these clocks kind of take turns sometimes working, and anytime one of them stops working, something changes in my life, or something new happens in my life. And it stopped working 2 weeks ago, and the other one started working the same night. The same night I noticed this one stopped working, so I went and hit the pendulum, and the other one. Anyway, I could explain that, but I won't. The cuckoo clock, you won't hear it, guys. And my cousin just texted me a while ago and said, "Cuz, your cuckoo clock's hilarious in your videos," and I miss it because it was my mother's clock, and I've had it now for 5 years. But it's only been 3 years since she passed. Spirit team, please clarify this Knight of Cups here. Queen of Wands. There's Austin. Coming in with a passionate, beautiful goal. So I think Austin and Johnny is going to score probably in the third period. Yeah, this is getting up to 7, you guys. 7 star. 7. I'm going to have one more on this Knight of Cups here. Thank you. Ooh. We've got Justice coming out. Okay, so I'm going to say there's probably a fairly high penalty. Like a high penalty in the third period, you guys. Yes. Somebody gets fairly heated in the third period about something. Imagine it's a Boston member, maybe. So I think this high penalty will be in the third period and will be against Boston. And that's when Austin and Johnny Toronto is going to score together. I may have one more on this beautiful, movable Knight of Cups. Woo! Yee-haw! Okay, so we got the Knight of Wands as well. So we got the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. And the Cup of Wands. Sorry. Blah. I got the Queen of Wands and I've got the Knight of Wands. And then we've got the Knight of Cups as well. And the Page. And Justice. The Princess. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Please clarify this Page of Wands here. Please clarify the Page of Wands. Oh, what? Wow. Spirit. That's a wrench. Please express that. Can I have another one? What the fuck, man? There's like 2 pages out. Change. Oh, a change. Oh, yeah. There, I think, what's Boston's other goalie? Do they even have a goalie to put in that? To take one out in that? I don't know. I don't even know what happened to Rask. For all I know, he maybe retired. I don't know what the deal is. Power, baby. Can I have some energy here on this page? All these. Oh, that's the Prince. Late. Should end to something here. Has Boston been winning lately? Because there's an end to that. Please clarify. May I have another one on this Page of Wands, please? Yeah. Completion. Oh, is that 4 of Wands? It's really dark in here, so I'm just putting it up here. Oh, it is. 4 of Wands. We got a stable table, Mabel. 4. 4. 4. We're just staying at 4 of 1. 3. 4, 3. 4, 3. 4, 3. 4, 3. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm pretty sure the Leafs are gonna do another score in the second period here to make it 5. Because when it's 5, we're not crying over the spilt milk. It's Boston that's crying over the spilt milk. This 5 of Cups. Yeah, the Leafs are going to score again, you guys. Look, and there's the star card on the bottom. That's their overall energy. Nice. 4, 4. So just gonna stay 4-1. Like, I'm looking at this completion, the page. I'm seeing a 4 and a 1. Just stay like that. Nobody's scoring after this 5. It could be that the Leafs. Okay, so maybe if the Leafs score before this period's over, I don't think there's nobody scoring in the third period, and that's why there's gonna be so many scraps, because they're, you know, frustrated. I have one more on the page of wands here. Thank you. Can I have another one on the page of wands here? Thank you for these messages, Spirit. Page of wands, please. We got strength. And who got in the front there? We need to clarify this star card here. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify the star card. Interference. Okay, so I think that interference, that's the high calling penalty, and could have something to do with John Tavares. Not that he's the one that's interfering, or there is goalie interference in the third period, and that's the high calling penalty. That maybe somebody pushes John Tavares into the net, and that's when, like that, maybe that's when the fight comes. I don't know. We'll see what happens there, but there is a high calling penalty in the third period. And I don't know if this penalty's already gone by, but I think the penalties could be high called penalty in the third period, and it could very well be interference on our goalie, but with one of our players. But one of our players actually got pushed in the net. So yeah, and I think that the temperature is going to be hot in the third period if they're going into the game at a 5-1 game, because I'm pretty sure the Leafs are going to score again. Almost right at the end of the second period here to make it 5, and it just very well might stay at that 5-1 if that energy stays like that. I think it's going to be maybe a 5-1 game. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I'm going to roll the dice here and see if we got anything here. Spirit, what maybe be the end result for the Leafs? What will their score be? Three, 4, 5. So I got a 3 and a 2. What will Boston's end result score be? 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the likely score the Leafs will have? Go up. Okay, so that 5 could turn into a 6 now. 4. This could be a 6-4 game. Do we have that anywhere here? 6. Okay, well, the Leafs are taking it tonight, you guys. It's almost, well, that's not sometimes obvious because it's the second period. It's 4-1. I think the Leafs have been here before. Yes, indeed. So it looks like they're holding the time off. Maybe there's this strife that was in the third period or the second period, and it had something to do with 3 players. And Sheldon Keith might have said something about it, and that might be going on right now. I might listen to that. We'll listen to this game here. Yeah, you guys, it's gonna be. There's the 4. And like I said, if Boston's been winning lately, there's an end to that because they're not winning tonight. The energy is just really, the energy is changing right now, you guys. That I just want to get, Spirit Team, can I have overall energy, please, for, can I have a new overall energy on this? Is the energy staying the same? Overall energy on this game. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy. Oh, right on. Okay. So we've got the 9 of Cups. That's what we had the last time. Can I get up to, well, geez. And you know what? It's funny. This 9 came out. I was looking at this 8 here. You know, 8-5, 8-5. Okay, so this, the second period, you guys. It's probably going to be a high calling penalty. There could be interference on our goalie, and it could have something to do with John Tavares. Oh, look, it's 5-1. Yay! They did score before it. So, hey, Google, what's the score in the Leaf game?
Currently, the Maple Leafs are leading the Bruins 5-1 in the second period.
That's awesome.
Said since the start of the year, I'm going to shoot the puck more. And he lets it go, a little half slapper from the left point. I think Tavares redirects this before it hits Swayman and ricochets onto the stick of Austin Matthews, who quickly snaps it in.
Did I say Austin and I think I did.
And
Austin and
Matthews is one away from joining an exclusive club
50.
in Maple Leaf hockey history.
Woo-hoo.
His 49th and league-leading 49th goal of the season.
That's great.
Now,
okay.
One more.
5.
Then
This is going to be a 7.
At center, it's shot in.
A 7. This is going to be a 7-1 game. If it's not 7, it's going to be 8-4. And that's if the energy changes. That's fabulous. I do hope Austin is one of those scorers in the... If Boston now maybe scores, if Boston scores right now, then it could probably be a 4, an 8-4, or, yeah, this is exciting. The Leafs are taking it. Oh my God, it's 6.
And Frederick, acting the tough guy, trying to get a hold of Morgan Riley.
Oh, is this the fight?
Take a look at the scoreboard, boys.
See, Boston's mad.
You see the frustration on both sides. Obviously, the Bruins being down 6-1. And some of them were upset with the Lyubushkin hit on Hall. But the truth of the matter is, a couple of moments have 2 Leaf defensemen gone to the dressing room. I think David Kampf redirects this. Morgan Riley turned and threw it to the net from the right point. Kampf knocked it down. Kerfoot was there right in front of Swayman, but I don't think Kerfoot touched it. No,
okay, so my video's saying I've only got 4 more minutes.
High stick, but it's not. There's not a chance. Yeah. And then Clifton levels Kerfoot after the fact. There should be another penalty there. Look at the other thing.
Those were the
I
cards.
would be interested to see if there's any kind of hearing for Taylor Hall on the punch into the face of the...
Okay, that's that, you guys. Okay, my video says I've got about 4 more minutes left to record because I have to erase some stuff on there. So it being 6-1, like I said, there's maybe that could be this fight that happened in the second period, but I still think there's something happening in the third period that is going to be like a penalty that's pretty high, and it could have something to do with interference on our goalie, and it might have something to do with John Tavares. Okay, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm pretty sure this is going to get up to 8. And that's when that interference happens. That's going to be on a power play, and that's when they're going to score their 8th goal. Are there empty nets? I doubt Boston would take out their goalie to get a man advantage if it was like 7. And like that's an empty net. 8, 9. The last time this card came up for their overall energy, those guys, that's when they got their 9. The party. The hostess with the mostest. And that would be awesome because if they get that. Yeah, you guys, this is very well. I think it's going to be 8. It's probably going to be like an 8. I keep seeing 4 for Boston, that they may get a couple in the 3rd period. But at the same time, I see them maybe this page. Remember, I said their hard work is paying off. That's great. Let's see these dice again here. Leafs 6. Oh, look, Boston did just score. Look at that. Boston. It came out 5, but before that it actually came up at 2. Yeah, 6-2. So that'll give Boston. I wonder if they're gonna. Okay, the tower card. I didn't do any cards for those guys, but the tower card did come out. I don't know what goalie they put in there. 6 goals, right? But we'll see what happens if they change their goalie or not. I didn't see any tower moments, but I wasn't doing Boston. But sometimes that comes out like that, and that maybe that's the end. But I think that's maybe the end, that maybe Boston's won the last 3 games or something. There's an end to that tonight. We can see that. But I think this is going to be a 7-4 game, or it's going to be an 8-3 game. Something like that. But I'm pretty sure the Leafs are going to get up to 8. We'll see what happens. And there's probably maybe a goalie interference of some sort. Oh no, the candle's going out. Oh, look at that. It's reminding me that the video is going to go out like right now. So I wonder what was I saying when that went out? Not sure. Anyway, sending you guys peace, love, and light to you. Take care, and I'm going to do a time check before the video stops videoing. What's the score in the Toronto Maple Leaf game?
Currently, the Maple Leafs are leading the Bruins 6-2 in the 2nd period.
Okay, it looks like the 2nd period has about a minute and 41 seconds. So it's probably got about like 70 seconds left. And we'll listen to just the end of the 2nd period here on the Google.
Neither does Sheldon Keefe.
So that probably means, at least in this case, they got it right.
4-on-4 for the 3rd time in the game. Bruins bring it to center, and on the left wing, Grizzlick gets down into the corner, and
do they have a power play going on? The Bruins on a power play?
Boston back at the point, long shot, knocked down and swallowed up by Eric Shalgren, and he's going to hold for a face-off.
And the Leafs have got to make sure they get out of this period now with that 4-goal lead intact.
Yes.
Give the Bruins anything to be excited about.
No.
Everybody knows
they're not gonna score again in the 2nd period, you guys. 34. I've got 2 more minutes, so I'll listen to this until the end of the 2nd period.
Little incident in a Philadelphia penalty box. Bruins with a shot, knocked high in the air, wrapped with the high stick of Bergeron. That wouldn't have counted, and the Leafs are just going to let it sit. But instead of gaining a zone, they're going to have to face it off because they refuse to play it with a face-off in their own circle to the right.
I don't mind this because when John Tavares went after that
Okay,
rebound
35. I'm going to
before
have
after
to
it
shut
was
this
knocked
video
down
off
by
because it's
second
going to
front
go
by
off. It'll
Bergeron.
stop at
Pardon
36
me, it was
and
TJ
10
Brodie.
seconds. 36 minutes and I'm
Bruins
at
had really,
35.
Marchand and Tavares sort of cornered the puck.
Okay, guys, the Leafs are still taking it tonight. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 8-4 game, or it could be a 7-3 game. 7-3 or 8-4. I think that's what's going on. Okay, sending you guys peace, love, and light to you. Take care, and I wanted to get time on Google, did I? I think I did. Hey, Google, what day and time is it? She didn't hear me. Hey, Google, what day and time is it?
It's Tuesday, March 29th, 2022. It's 8:47 p.m.
Oh, look at that. It's 4-4 for the Canadians. Hey, Google, what's the score in the Montreal Canadian hockey game?
Currently, the Canadians are tied with the Panthers 4-4 in the second period.
Looks like it's got 50 seconds left to the second period, if that. Okay, guys.